Lawnarchy. What's happening? It's your man PL. You just saw some videos from some friends of ours. Let's see, myself with Push, Lou Rip with Interrupt, Vocab Slick with Grouch. I believe it's Make a Way or Find a Way Home. Fatty the Driver. And I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. But I also feel like that was right. Anyway, hope y'all doing good this week. We let's just get into it before we we're gonna check in for the week. Make sure everybody's good. Jay, how was your week?
Excellent.
No, that's good.
I don't say. Fortunately, I don't know if a lot of people know this. I run a couple of the American Shaman CBD shops in the Johnson County area, and we had a couple of good breakthroughs. So.
Oh, I thought you was about to say they kicked in, dog.
Oh no, that happened on the Missouri side.
What?
Yeah. Cass County, Clay County, and a couple other counties, they're getting real strict about
Cass, Platte, and Clay.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
I wouldn't even joke like that because it for real fucks with my.
What are they? Oh my God, man!
But
there's other shit.
A lot of them. No, they were doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not above board. So I definitely understand why it happened.
They were marketing like it was real bud or something like that.
And just a whole bunch of nefarious shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wasn't
nefarious.
Really upset that it happened, but it did happen.
You know what? Off camera, we're gonna have a conversation. But I just got told a story about something like that today.
Okay.
Somebody told me they walked into a store. They was like, "Yeah, I didn't need no medical card or anything." I was like, "Oh, nah, bro, you were the DA store."
Yeah, that's yeah. If they selling it to you without a medical card, they most definitely can get kicked in county, state, and fed.
Mm-hmm.
It's certain shit you have to do if you for real selling the
real deal.
Yeah,
the Delta 9.
You got to cut the check.
Most definitely.
You must cut the check.
But it's been definitely a good week so far. I don't have no complaints. So yeah,
That's a beautiful thing. I like hearing that. Rock, how was your week, sir?
Yeah, we still in the fight, y'all. Man, it's weird being on.
Oh, I was about to say, you ain't got to say nothing if you don't.
Nah. I'm not gonna go all the way down there, but it's just, I was just having this conversation in the pre-show, man. It feels like I've been calling myself a grown man for 23, 25 years, something like that, right? I feel like I'm without my bodyguard right now. You know what I mean? But we still in the fight. We go keep till us fight till there ain't no more fight left. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's what it is. You know. But yeah, man. I wish I had a little bit more better news to give, right? But
Hey.
But
Shit, you gave what you got.
we ain't giving up.
You ain't even had to do that. So, we all appreciate you even sharing that much with us. Shit.
I'll be honest with you. I debated whether I was gonna do it tonight, y'all. But I needed some kind of fucking sense of normalcy.
with that good outlet.
Yeah, because that's definitely something that I've lacked for the past 10 days. Is any sense of normalcy.
Man.
All right, we can get into some ignorant shit now.
Well, my week was cool. Personally, I don't really have any complaints. Nothing that would register enough to me to even bring it up. professionally though, if you all are watching the podcast right now, look in the lower left corner of the screen, and you'll see a little flyer to vote for us for best local podcast on the Kansas City Magazine.
Yes, sir.
Best of KC22.
KCMagazine.com. Go check it out. Go vote for us. Hit the link. Several options.
First and foremost, I on behalf of everyone who's involved in putting this together, and especially myself and Rockwell, we are extremely appreciative of the nomination in and of itself. We're not in this for awards or, that kind of recognition. We just like talking shit and having some fun. And apparently some other people like talking some shit and having some fun too. So appreciate y'all. My shirt's fresh, I know. Shit, J-Ritoc shirt's fresh too. Got the good Slap Frost 7 to
I ain't even worn mine yet.
I haven't either. I don't know what I've been waiting on.
Pulled it out the pack.
Hey, I don't know what I've been waiting on. I'll be about to put it on, and I'm like, nah, not today. I think I might be trying to find the perfect shoes for them.
Hey, but now that P has been all
you don't need the perfect shoes. You just need to wear it.
Now that P has been all stoic about acknowledging our nomination, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all one time. But how the fuck y'all find us? For real? I mean, I'm glad y'all see this and shit, but how?
Told you it's God's work, fool.
How?
Like the people?
And y'all ain't came over? I mean, whoever put the at a minimum, whoever put the nomination page together, saw all the nominees, right? And they had to put each one on list. And I'm sure even if they had nothing to do with the actual selection process, right? Went and checked out an episode or two of each podcast, right? So if we're going on that assumption, how still? Why? I mean, it don't matter, but I like to know.
I mean,
But I just like to know.
I mean, you make it sound like we whack.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying this is a very lofty accolade in our brief podcast career. So I would like to know how this thing came together, because it wasn't us that pushed it. That's for goddamn sure.
Well, when you do something right and you do something good and you do it from the heart and it's something that you love, like shit happens like that.
Okay, so yes, but I would
also consistency.
But I would also think that if somebody was looking at our shit like that and was like, yeah, man, they should definitely be on the nominee list. One of them would have came by here and drank something, smoked something by now.
Or maybe they didn't want to have a what do you call it?
Or is this how they nudge themselves into some free booze and weed?
Possibly.
Okay.
Hey, I voted
come
for
on
you
down.
guys.
It's cool.
Hey, I voted for you guys.
Come on.
And you don't want a conflict of interest. That may be part of it.
I don't really care. I'm just appreciative.
That's fun.
Now the I guess the easy part was over. Now the hard. I don't know, but vote for us. Fuck it.
That's our campaign slogan. Fuck it.
Vote for it. Why not?
Fuck it. Why not? You brought us this far. Might as well take us a little further. Cause you riding shotgun with us. Shit.
Where? I thought that was deep. I thought that was dope though.
All right. I hate to do it, but I gotta do it.
Oh Lord.
Last Saturday in Buffalo, New York, as I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with by now. Mass shooting occurred in a predominantly black neighborhood. White cat drove a couple hundred miles from his home to Buffalo
4
specifically.
hours.
For say what, 200 something miles, 200 plus.
220 miles or something like that. I'm not sure for real. And ended the lives of 10 people and shot 13. He shoots 17.
And elderly and women. Mostly.
Mostly elderly. And yeah, that's
She getting wild out here. Well, I mean, it's been wild, but damn.
Man, look, I had this conversation with P.O. a couple days ago.
he might have.
I elected to watch the helmet feed of the shooter.
I couldn't do it.
Listen, typically not what I do, right? I don't typically look for the awe factor in these events. I mean, in the shock and awe factor in these events and all that. But I elected to this time because of the number. Man, I recommend. You probably won't be able to find it in too many places these days now. But if you see the 2-minute video that was out of it, I would recommend watching it. Just because, one, it really gives you, it really shows you how helpless these people were. Helpless, utterly helpless. Some of these people never saw it coming. Right? Just never saw it come. The first 4 never saw it coming.
Right.
And he was tactical about this thing. Like in the manifesto that he put out before he did it, he actually showed the route he was going to take through the store. He reconned the store the day before. And I think asked the security guard, "You gonna be here tomorrow?"
Wow.
Yeah, like, I mean, I ain't gonna tell you not to go to the grocery store. I mean, but there is Instacart out there and those types of things, delivery services and whatnot. But this one feels like a game changer to me. This is a lot of orchestration.
So you think it was more than just him? Like as far as people involved, or you think?
Well, he was on 4chan and 8chan and all that shit too. So I'm sure people were tossing ideas back and forth around there. But the other part of this is there's a lot of moderates out there. There's a lot of people out here that really just don't want this mind. They just want to mind their own business, right? I'm sure out of those 10 that are dead, most of those people were modders, don't want to make waves.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you need to see what everyday people are being exposed to. Let alone everyday black people. I hope this one doesn't get swept under the rug the way the other ones did.
They trying.
Because
I haven't seen too much coverage about it. Like
they
after
trying.
the first couple of days, and
But that is awe-striking. It looks like a video game. That's what's so frightening about it. It really looks like a video game. And he approached it like a video game. And I'm not here to say that video games are the problems and this, that, and third, but I'm just trying to explain that, like, this is how much thought and focus is put into this.
right.
And if some idiot 18-year-old from Southern New York, all he needs is a fucking AR-15 with 10-round mags in fucking New York. Like, something got to change. Somebody got to do something. People do have to start, or going to have to start building a safety and defense acumen. Because I know this. If I'm in a grocery store now and shots ring out, I'm not crouching down nowhere.
Right.
I'm running for the back, ASAP.
But, what if you had your piece on you?
Nope.
You ain't even trying to.
After what I saw, nah, man. And think about this. There's no true cover position inside of a grocery store. That bullet is going through anything that is in that store.
Oh yeah, it's going through several aisles.
Yeah, that thing is going through anything that's in that store. You don't have cover.
Unless you like manage to get behind one of the freezers.
My 40 ain't doing nothing against a man in full body armor with an AR-15.
Ooh.
Nothing.
That's true.
Nothing. No critical defense round. No nothing. Man, I mean, you know, a lot of people even like, you know, go back and forth about, you know, 223 versus 7.62. You know, AR versus AK, all that, right? That gun sounded so menacing. It sounded like.
Hey, you said
That was the scariest AR I've heard fire. And maybe it's just because of what it was doing, but it sounded different to me, bro.
Right.
And I fired M16. You know what I mean? Like, it. He was there to do numbers, man.
Yeah. But you said they only had a 10 round mag?
He was 10 round mags.
Damn, that's
because it's New York.
Oh, that's right. But I mean, shit. If you're gonna do something like that, are you really?
Which makes it even more insane.
That's
if
what
you're
I'm
gonna go
saying.
and kill mags, why would you not go find you a 30 round mag?
Almost stay within the laws, so I can murder a bunch of. I mean, with shit, at least he didn't have like the high capacity, because then it would have really been some shit.
Bro, it didn't matter.
But it kind of did.
No, it did. No. You look at that video. I'm telling you, it did not matter.
You don't think there would have been more people if he had if he had a 30 on him? If he had an extender on him, you don't think it would have been more people that died? Like, I honestly think that you just
man, when you look at the video, he hit just about everything he wanted to.
But that's what I'm saying. What if he didn't have to reload? Like, what if he could have just for real ran through that bitch on some?
He would have came back out and maybe hit some people. But still, the only thing that stopped him was the police actually getting there, right? He changed out the mags out so fast it didn't make no difference.
And the fact that they took him in alive.
Talked him down.
Man.
What did you say to this man to make him stop killing black folk?
We gonna get you some Burger King probably.
All right, that's enough for today.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, you had to say something that was sympathetic to him.
Yeah, nigga, we got this meal waiting on you. Shit. Just like old boy in what was that, South Carolina? It's like, we about to take you to get something to eat. You did a great job.
The least despicable statement you can say is, I think you've come what you came here to do.
I can't watch it. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch it.
Or just simply the fact remained that he wasn't gonna kill white people because he stopped and said sorry to the one white dude.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That's just despicable.
18 years old. And the ideology is stronger than ever. and digitally advanced.
Yeah.
Man, look. I don't know about you, but what you sipping on?
What I'm sipping on today, and I believe you are too, is the Nimble Regalia Peach Ghost. From our friends over at Gomer's on 103rd. Last time I went by there, I got a sip of this on the fly. Hey, Gomer's be having the samples. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, dog.
They got the actual shit on there, though.
Look, I
saw that.
I drank 3 different beers in the line. I drank 3 different beers in the line. But this is a nice beer. I wish I would have got 64 of this. I think I'm gonna go get one tomorrow. 5.1 on the ABV. It's a subtle sour to it. It's not overpowering. It's not gonna like sting your tongue.
Tastes kind of salty to me.
It does have a little bit of salt in it. Yeah. It does definitely have some sea salt. It may even be some Himalayan sea salt. Who knows? But but
the fact that you can tell the difference.
you know,
I would say that's the pink shit, ain't it?
that's that panky. Yeah.
Pink.
I got that grape salt upstairs too.
Hold up. You gotta explain that one to me.
Is it grape or violet? I think it's grape seed and violet or something like that, but it's purple.
And it's just a.
It tastes different.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what's the difference in the taste? Is it more of a tang, more of a sweetness, more of a?
That's more of a. The only word I can come up with right now is smoky.
Okay, that makes sense. Though.
But not like actual like when you. I think they actually have smoked salt,
Yeah.
but it's not actually smoked salt like that. But closer to that range, that spectrum. But maybe next week we will try the smoke IPA that got gifted to me in the line at Gomer's.
It'll be gone by then.
Okay, well, either way, we will do a review on it, but we're gonna give a shout out to the owner of Smoke Brewery that actually came to Gomer's, put $100 down. It was like, I'm buying $100 worth of the IPA for anybody else that's buying Crowlers when they come through. So we got the 2 for 1. And the Ghost was already cheap. Yeah, great beer. I'm glad I ran into it.
It's all right. I dig it.
He dug it until I identified the salt in it.
No, it was something I just couldn't, because it's just a salty aftertaste. It may not actually be salt, but there might be some salt. I don't know.
There's got to be salt in that.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah. There's got to be salt in that. It, like you said when you first said it, it damn near tastes like a margarita, like a peach margarita. And I'm here for it.
All the salty rim.
Mm-hmm. You don't need the salty rim. It's perfect. I said you don't need salt.
No, I'm saying that
Me of all people said
This
you don't
is
need you don't need to add no salt to your rim on that one.
this is the salt from the rim in the margarita.
Already.
Yeah.
It's already in
Put it
there.
for you.
Yeah.
It's already
all
in
the-
there.
yeah.
Perfect though. The perfect split.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, I fools with it.
It's 3.5 out of 8 on the on the Untapped. Man, where I didn't even see where Nimble Brewing was out of. Let's find out. Oh shit, I had to log in. We'll throw it in post, something like that.
Yeah, no.
Probably not, but it's a good beer though.
He said he would throw it in post. That was funny.
I damn near couldn't hold my face and say it.
We'll throw it in post. Nigga, what?
And this is the reason why they're nominated for the KC Magazine Award, Best Local Podcast.
Define
In post.
we.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Man.
We'll throw it in post.
He's right on track.
We'll throw it in post.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh, that was funny.
Local. That's local. Oh, we got somewhere we got to go, P.
Oh, where is it?
Oak. 17th and Oak.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're right downtown here.
Yeah, we coming, baby. We coming. I'm with it. Y'all go get the immediate like on Facebook. I like the logo too. Yeah. I like the cans. Nimble will definitely be seeing me this weekend. I think I'll go get it right off the tap. I mean, Gomez, I gave y'all some money, so no complaints. And y'all know I'll be back. Hey, real quick. I had some complaints about the Gomer's acquisition of the Royal Liquors when it first started out.
Excuse me.
We did benefit by getting a shit ton of clearance beer from Royal Liquors.
Royal.
We got a shit ton of it. A shit ton. We still have some. But when they first started out as Gomer's, the beer selection was still kind of lacking a little bit. But hey, they in gear now. That whole back wall is beer.
About that deal, since it's not happening again, and nobody works for anybody involved anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna bust it out. Check it. We go to Royal Liquor one night, and dude working at the counter is like, I know him from somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where. Mm-hmm. And so we all just kind of talking, shooting the shit or whatever, and
I was doing my typical clearance beer shopping right at the register.
And dude was like, man, look. How many of these bottles y'all trying to get all together?
I'm sorry?
How many bottles y'all trying to get? Like what you? Cause y'all got about 20 right now. What y'all trying to do?
What can we do?
Well, what y'all think? How much y'all got on you right now?
Oh, well,
I don't mean to be trying to check your pockets or nothing like that. I'm just wondering.
Hey, bro, look, at this point, I got a beer budget sometimes of $100 a weekend.
Okay, check it. You got 20 right now. I could charge you $100 for that, and we'd all be good, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But I got some shit that I'm about to let you in on. They about to sell this motherfucker. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Dude ain't never paid me right. Dude ain't never done me right. So, fuck him and fuck his bid. Y'all seem cool. Check this out, man. Y'all get 100 bottles, I charge you $100.
What? Hold on. Wait. Say that again, bro.
Y'all get 100 bottles, I charge you $100. But if you get one bottle less, charging it for all of it. I'm bullshit. I'd still just charge you $100. But I had you going though, didn't I? So
hold on, bro. Let me make sure I got this right. We could throw 80 more bottles on this.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff over here?
And he was letting y'all pick
The
ones y'all
bombers, the big bottles we talking about.
everything but this shelf right over here. These shelves right here.
And what were those shelves? Like top shelf shit?
Brand new shit.
But yeah, just about anything else.
Bet.
Deal of the century. This is bad.
And as we going through picking these bottles, dude's like, yeah, man. He said, last weekend, white man came through here and bought 150 bottles for $150.
Now we ain't talking about like natural. What's that shit? Natural light, natty ice, whatever that shit is.
Nah, none of that.
Hey, guess who I think? I'm pretty sure who it was that made that purchase. Take a guess.
Mac?
I worked with him.
Oh, what's his name? Big Rob?
Big Steve.
Big Steve.
I'm pretty sure it was Big Steve because I ran back to Big Steve to holler at him about what I got. He was like, "Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I got in on some of that."
I bet Big Steve did get in on some of that.
Yeah. But hold on. So he was like, "Look, if he gonna do it for the white man, I'm gonna do it for y'all."
I appreciated that.
Hey, we was like, hey, so can we come back next weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if all them beers is over there, if they still here, you can get them. Bet.
Can't beat it.
Look, we go back to next weekend a little bit early too, cause we went in there damn near closed that first time. We went a little bit early, and there was a few more people working. And the dude was in there, but he was busy. Like, it was a line in there and shit. And we looked at him, and we was like, what's up? And he was like, yeah, 1 second. Grabbed the white dude. He's like, he looked, he's like, all right. And we was in there for an hour, dog.
Just pick it out, whatever.
Again.
Man.
What was it, about 240 bottles total?
Something stupid like
It was a
that.
stupid amount. It was a stupid amount of beer.
Hella stupid.
But it was like the same deal though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We paid $1
Same
per
deal.
bottle. No matter how big or small.
Now there was out of that bunch, there was a few of them that were like super old. Some of them had settled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit, you can. Some of those you can bring back. You know what I mean? If you store them right, rotate them, whatnot, you can bring them back. But some of that shit was like prime shit. Shit was like $30 a fucking bottle.
Fuck.
Yeah.
5th anniversary reserve shit. You know what I mean? Like, like some top tiers, like some shit, man. Like,
Man, y'all should have opened up a after
I-
hour spot.
I mean, we probably got about $800 worth of beer.
Oh, easily,
$800 worth of beer for $240.
Man,
easily.
and that's
It's
on
probably
top
more
of
than
the.
that.
No.
What you got the week before?
It's probably
We got
more than
$1,000 worth of beer.
Is that including the week before or just that?
Total.
Just
Total.
Total. That stuff would, if they would have rang that the regular price, it would have been well over $1,000 worth of beer.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We give it out as gifts to guests. It's actually nice to
And do we still have any more of that shit?
we got plenty of that shit, bro.
Damn.
The whole fucking crisper bin in the one fridge is full of, and then there's like at least 13, 15 other ones on top of it.
Okay, so we done dwindle down though. That's cool.
Hey, speaking of which, we need to
Hey, you know anybody drink beer, Jay?
hey,
I got 4 bottles for him.
hey, we do need to get need to pop one of them forehands. That was aged in Jameson barrels. The old fashioned. Forehands old fashioned. We still got 2 of those.
Okay.
I think we're gonna bro's getting into the beer, so I think that's one to hit him up with. Nah, but Gomer's got it cracking.
So another week has passed, and I've I've listened to the Kendrick Lamar project a few more times. And by a few, I mean like 2 or 3, maybe. I still think it's dope, and I don't know. I don't think my opinion has changed much from last week. I don't think it's his best work, but I think it's his most honest and I don't know. It might be his best work. I don't know. Shit. Still out to court.
Man, I still haven't listened to it. I just haven't had an opportunity, honestly, to sit down and be engulfed in it.
Is it because you don't want to though?
Oh no, I want to listen to it.
Okay.
I definitely want to listen to it.
I've had a lot of back and forths since it's come out. I don't think a lot of people know this, but this may surprise people. I'm not a huge Kendrick fan.
I'm not really surprised.
But
Do you have beefs with Kendrick?
I kind of do.
Go for
I
it.
kind of do.
Go, you have the floor, sir.
I am a fan of Schoolboy Q and Absol.
All right.
And when it comes to TDE, this is gonna sound crazy, but Kendrick is like my 5th favorite artist on TDE.
Whoa.
5th.
Interesting.
Okay, wait. So Absol,
Q,
SZA,
J-Ritoc, then Kendrick.
Okay, hold on. So okay, I don't agree with that ranking, but
Oh, you don't have to.
but
Not a lot of people do.
but hold
A lot
on.
of people do.
But I have an alternate way of disagreeing with it than what you might think.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to have the argument of why Kendrick is number 5 in that. But if you gonna do that to Kendrick, You're not gonna put Sir somewhere in the.
I can't. Not
What?
after. I can't do it. I can't.
That's wild.
No, it really is. My taste in music.
That's wild.
My taste in music is it's eclectic and it's not very streamlined as far as what people think that I would like.
He said it really is.
I could pull SZA and put Sir in that place in the same record.
I can't do it. SZA makes the greatest thought music in the history of.
Oh, my reason is purely misogynistic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
It's just the Sarah shit just sounds cooler to me. You know what I mean? like I'm not saying her shit ain't cool. Like she's talented, absolutely.
Very talented.
But if we're going in this abstract ranking here,
I'm just saying.
I think Sir is being slighted here.
I mean, if that's your thing. But like I said, my taste in music is kind of.
And I can't tell you there's nothing that's wrong with this dude, but I haven't listened to an entire Ab-Soul album.
And that's the thing. Ab-Soul is not an easy listen. I can admit that. Compared to the other artists that I named, he's probably the most like maybe like.
And I'm not saying he's not dope.
That makes sense.
Oh, he's definitely underground.
Yeah,
he's probably the most underground of the MCs.
And he almost tries too hard to stay that way, when he can be a lot bigger than what he is.
Yes.
If he made that choice.
Yes.
I think he.
But I think because he doesn't make that choice, that's why I don't agree that you rank him above Kendrick.
And that's understandable.
You know what I mean?
That's understandable.
Because it's not a slight of his talent at all.
Yeah, because I don't say because his albums, like let's say, out of 16 tracks, 4 or 5 of them are really gonna be like for him and his niggas. It's like, nah, this ain't for y'all.
It's gonna be 100% coded, like 100%.
You don't know what the hell he's talking about, but
this is only for the Ab-Soul fan club.
Yeah. No, not even the Ab-Soul fan club. Like niggas that he grew up with and actually knew. I think he does that. I think it's like, man, this is for y'all. But then he'll give you them other 11, them other 10, 11 tracks. Hey, I take those 11 over a Kendrick project any day. That's just me though. And I know it sounds wild, but I've had this conversation about 10 times this week. So.
Okay. It almost sounds like you're giving a writing music to listening music argument. And
maybe now that you say that, maybe that is no, because Ab. If Ab is there, that's not really the riding shit. That's headphones on, nodding your head, listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like what this nigga's really spitting. And he, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes he'll spit some bullshit. just straight up. Like he'll try to go a little bit too hard.
Okay, so what are your arguments against Kendrick?
I just think it's way too manufactured. Like for what people say he is, the overproduction on the vocals kills me because he really don't be saying much. But he says so much without saying nothing. It's really strange. And I'm a hip hop fan. Like I listen to everybody. I don't just, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, everybody likes this dude, I just don't like him. No, I really listened to them first albums and I was just like, man, I'm cool. Voice just don't do it for me. The lyrics, yeah, it's like they can be deep.
I was listening to Bomani earlier this week and he brought up something that I think maybe applies here. There are certain, it definitely occurs in music, but he was talking about more so as far as media and whatnot's concerned. He's like, but there are people that make good use of silence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To get their points across. The silence allows the listener to paint the picture themselves. You know what I mean? Rather than continuing to pay attention to what's going on. I like that it's overproduced.
See, I'm.
I think it's very much in the mold of Dr. Dre.
But there's a difference though. Dre was the actual the crispiness of the sound. That was Dre's focus. Kendrick is okay, I'm gonna say this word, but then I'm gonna give you 3 ad-libs like back to back to back while I'm still rapping, and I'm gonna have the engineer fuck with my voice here. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I am an artist and I know how long that shit takes. And one story that really kind of fucked me up was when Absol said it took that nigga 2 weeks to do the verse with that song with him and Drake.
Dang.
Now think about that. You got all these people on your label. Y'all are working to make albums, to make music, to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is y'all's job. And this one dude has taken 2 weeks to lay down one verse.
Okay, but don't say it like the man ain't working on multiple projects and
but 2 weeks for one verse.
Yeah,
like,
but you're talking about one verse or one song. How many songs has that man recorded in that time frame?
No, he said that was he worked on that one for that one verse for 2 weeks.
And nothing else.
Yeah, like the studio was shut down. Like, it was just Kendrick making sure that this shit, because it was with Drake, was absolutely perfect.
Okay, so hold on. So
that's not GOAT shit to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me put it like this: if Steely Dan can get away with that level of overproduction in
we talking about rock.
Yeah.
We talking about.
But they're just as criticized for it. But there are people in the rock zone that are just as criticized for overproduction, right?
Yeah.
So if you can have a Steely Dan out here that consistently has abstract and extreme standards of recording production, why not? Why wouldn't hip hop have one guy that was like that?
No, but he's not the one guy that's like that though. It's just when he does it, it just doesn't appeal to me because people make it more than what it is. But that's just me though. Like, I'm definitely in the minority, and I don't think I'm ever going to like, you can't convince me to feel how y'all feel and not even get close to it.
Okay, I don't think you can be convinced. No, but 10 years from now, 15 years from now, somewhere in that time frame, there's going to be 2 or 3 Kendrick albums that are going to end up being turned into Broadway musicals.
Okay, I can see that.
And you're going to want to see that shit.
I'm not going to want to see that.
Okay, you're going to want to see that shit.
No, I'm not going to want to see it. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
You're going to be 50 years old.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
And your woman ain't been to no show. And Kendrick got a Broadway show?
I can't do it.
Oh, shit.
Man, I can't do it.
Oh, man.
Now, he's got shit that I like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not everything this nigga does is trash.
No, I understand your argument.
Some of his first shit, and then there's a couple songs he's let out in the last few years that I was like, okay, like I fucks with that. But like, the whole damn is this, and what's the Mad Kid, Bad City, whatever that
Mad
shit
City
is, and yeah, I'm just like, nah, man. Really, it's nuts. I'm telling you, it's my.
And I'm not. I have to say, Kendrick was an acquired taste for me. It was he was a little spazzy for me, like starting out. You know what I mean? Like with his cadence and whatnot. But that's what I thought. It was dope that he slowed that down and started looking at the production value of everything that he's doing. Whether it's your taste or not, I think like you don't have to be on that level to make great music, right? But I feel like more artists should aspire to do things like that or to be capable of it at a minimum. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Let's say Kendrick's not on TDE. Let's say Kendrick is an independent artist.
Okay.
And he can't spend weeks at a time on just one verse. Like he for real gotta go in and do what he does because he actually has a budget that he's working with.
Right.
Is he still Kendrick on a normal budget?
Yes, I believe so. But is he as successful? Probably not. You know what I mean? Now
I don't know.
Now hold on. Now I will say To Pimp a Butterfly gave him a whole lot of license.
You know
what I mean?
Definitely give you that, yeah.
It gave him a whole lot of license.
Not just To Pimp a Butterfly, but To Pimp a Butterfly coming off of Good Kid, Mad City, the way that it did. You know, that was
yeah, because people was on Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I mean? It was dope. You know what I mean? And then this bomb came.
And then it go bust. It was the same way Outkast on Southern Playalistic. You know what I'm saying? Then busted that quick right on everybody with AT Aliens.
It was just like DMX. With As Dark as Hell is Hot and then Flesh of My Flesh.
Flesh of My Flesh was a fall off though. As Dark and Hell is Hot is like
that motherfucker platinum.
Nah, but I'm talking about the quality of the albums. Like
yes, but it was still even if that album if you would have flipped the releases of those albums, they still would have done the same numbers in order.
What were the singles off of Flesh of My Flesh? Were they? Because Party Up? That was on the first one, or was that on the second one?
Party Up? Oh no, that's like on the fourth one.
That was on Wasn't that on a soundtrack or something?
It was on the soundtrack too.
I'm gonna have to look this one up because I don't know. I thought it was on one of the first two because we did something to that in, I want to say 99.
My Niggas, We Don't Give a Fuck was one. There was one that was dope. Slipping.
Okay. Yep.
And Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood was like the last single. The Omen was a dope song. It was a more underground song. It was a more underground album, comparatively.
It was the album that he probably wanted to put out first, but Rough Rider was like, nah. We need to put this one out first with these hits on it.
And then we're just going to float this out 8 months later.
Yeah, then you can put this one out and people will have a better understanding of who you are.
Yeah.
Because the Flesh of My Flesh album is probably one of the most DMX albums DMX did.
Yeah, but he could have dropped Flesh of My Flesh first, and Slippin' would have done well enough to jump him into It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Yeah, but I don't think Slippin' had enough momentum. Would have had enough momentum to be able to catapult a career though.
No, But it would have got him the second album, which would have catapulted his career.
I don't think Slippin' would have got him the second album, because Slippin' is not a first single for at that time period. It's not a first. You know what I'm saying? That's a second single. That's a B-side maybe. Shit. Really?
But also remember that this is mixtape era as well that we're talking about. You know what I mean? It's not like this thing is. It's not like that album is worse than a mixtape. You know what I mean?
Most definitely not.
Like that he would have got in that era. If he would have said, "Hey, I got another I can drop for you in 9 months," you got it right now. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. It's like selling a double album in 1 year.
Yeah.
Well, they did it smarter than doing a double album.
Right.
Rest in peace, DMX.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You are definitely in my top 5 MCs to ever impersonate the feds.
All right. Who's the other 4? Because he's the only one I know about.
Oh, it's Dylan. Dylan in this one.
Nah, I think somebody else has been.
Didn't
Caught do with it?
not Cannabis. Damn. Was it one of the dudes from Onyx?
Was it Sticky
Was it
Fingers?
Sticky?
Allegedly,
Yeah,
that
that
kinda-
kind of sounds familiar.
I don't know why that does kind of sound like Sticky
That
Fingers.
sounds kind of familiar.
And he does seem like the type.
I don't think it was Fredro.
But Fredro did, what was the whole Brandy thing? Did he make that up? So it may be Fredro. What if you just Google top 5, top 5 rappers to ever caught impersonating feds?
Yo, Sticky Fingers shot up the Source Awards?
Where'd
You
it
ain't
go?
know that?
No!
I was today years old.
Today!
The fuck?
Today!
What year
Holy shit. 94. The 94!
was this? Man.
There was gunfire at the 94 Source Awards?
But there was so much other shit that
Yeah.
happened that year. That wasn't,
Wow!
that wasn't the Outkast year, was it?
Yeah!
That was all that year.
So Snoop,
Outkast, Snoop, Dr. Dre,
That's why we didn't hear about that shit.
or Puffy and Bad Boy,
Yeah.
West Coast, all that. Yeah, all that shit was
That was all 94.
Outkast. Yeah.
Fuck.
Show us any love. We got awards, but we didn't win anything. So I shot it up, literally, on stage while performing Throw Your Guns.
Why have I never heard about this?
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn!
So much shit happened in the 94.
Jesus
Awards
Christ!
that a
Dude,
nigga
I think I
shot
posted that on my
stage and I've
Facebook
never heard of
page like 5 years ago, maybe. But yeah.
it. What in the...
Bro!
Oh yeah. Onyx was real. Steve Fingers was not. He was not playing.
Shit.
He was not for no games.
Yo!
That happened over 25 years ago. Why? And I've never
Never heard about this
at all.
bro.
It was some little articles and blurbs about it in like the Source and Vibe and Rap Pages. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happened to Onyx then. Shit. That's what the fuck happened to him.
Nigga shot on the stage.
Through the
I always wonder why it took so long for that second album to come out.
Wow. And I don't even think I bought that.
Damn, Sticky. Hey,
speaking of Onyx,
all respect, bro. All respect.
No, that's for real. Some lost in the shuffle.
Oh.
Like,
speaking of Onyx and Cypress Hill did a versus last weekend, and I couldn't tell you how it was because it was behind a paywall.
Man,
And
Versus is fucking up.
So they charging
I'm a
them?
fan,
Yeah, man.
but
Hey, man.
Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if I'm a fan because I'm gonna keep it funky. Because remember what I said when it first started? I was like, "This is cool for during the pandemic when people can't actually go out and see people."
Shit, right.
You know, so this is cool and it's interesting. It's kind of fresh. But I said, how long can they keep this up? Here we are. We've been in verses about a year, right?
no,
Oh,
it's
2 years now.
It's a solid
Oh, it's been 2 years with verses now? Okay, so 2 years with verses, and I'm cool. I'm good.
But they didn't really run out of the.
It ain't destination
billing.
viewing no more.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, it could be, but
They should have never sold it.
yeah.
Swish
But
should
I
have
ain't
never
mad
sold
at
it.
them for getting their money.
Yeah.
The last one that I watched, and I think this was it was one of the best ones, was Locks.
Oh,
When they-
the massacre
Yeah, when they killed.
when they destroyed Dipset.
They killed my boys.
Oh man,
That shit hurt.
They found Dipset's body in Lake Mead
That was the
last
last
week.
one I watched.
They found that's where Dipset.
That
is,
shit hurt.
was.
That shit hurt my soul,
Hey, I loved every second
Them
of it.
niggas.
man.
Maul
I
Dipset.
loved
They
every
booed
second
Cam
of it.
in Harlem. Like, goddamn,
I was, I have nothing to say about that part of it.
man.
But I loved every second of J-Ritoc dominating the stage
Christ.
like they owed him some money.
Oh my goodness.
Boo.
The Locks
nigga.
put on a clinic. When I was watching it, when it was going down, I called my brother Smooth from Soul Servers.
Yo, it was the game.
Oh shit!
It was the
running around
game.
impersonating the Fed.
It was no, it was impersonating NYPD or something.
But I called my brother Smooth and I told him, I said, "Hey, you see what the Locks is doing right now?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, this shit is dope." I'm like, "Who's it remind you of?" And he's like, "Man, it kind of remind me of us. You know how we were, because you could tell that the Locks put time and effort into that performance set for the evening.
Oh, they was ready.
Everything they did was prepared. They were ready. They were on top of their shit.
ready.
They was ready.
But I don't think they changed they regular set though. Like, I think that's just what they do. Like,
Nah.
at least they do it like that.
This
Every
time
time they
around, I've seen the Locks a couple of times, and they're dope live. Don't get me wrong, but that was different. They took that shit personal because for the couple of weeks leading up to that versus, everybody and their mama was
talking
nigga,
shit.
Dipset,
I
nigga,
was.
you know Dipset bullshit. I don't know how you think the Locks is going. And I kept telling people, I'm like,
People forgot who
Dude.
Jada the fuck was.
No, but I think that's
this
why
is
that
the
shit hurt
Locks
me
we
so
talking
bad.
about.
Cause I was really talking shit. Cause Dipset, them's my niggas, like for real.
I was
for
like,
real
hey.
wish I was the sixth member of fucking Dipset. To this day, if Cam was like, hey, I need you down to just take Freaky Zeke's spot. Just jump on records and talk shit. Nigga, I'm doing that shit. I'm quitting my career right now. Like, fuck it, that's what I'm doing.
Jump on and talk some shit.
Just to talk some shit.
Oh my God, when we gonna make it came out, oh my God.
Man.
The real shit.
J-Ritoc has been a problem for
A problem.
damn near 30 years.
Yeah, I'll say, what, 97?
96.
Yeah, I'll say 67.
Yeah, 96, 95, 96.
95 is, if you think I'm jiggy, ain't it?
Nah, but 90, cause shit, I'm trying to think, cause that was like Smooth's freshman year, sophomore year of college, so that's like 96 maybe.
They were signed in 95. Oh, so Money, Power, Respect didn't come out till 98, but they was on a bunch of bad
Yeah,
boys.
they had a bunch of stuff. But yeah, J-Ritoc has been a problem for almost 30 years.
A problem.
And Styles P is a monster. And Sheik Luch ain't no motherfucking punk.
Nobody's punk.
And I ain't saying that, Dipset, all the cats in Dipset, they do their thing. But the Locks have always
They
been,
serious about that shit,
they
man.
have always been
They serious about that
battle
shit, man.
rappers to a degree. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is ready to go out here, but not necessarily spit no battle bars. These niggas will really fight you.
Hey, listen. Jada's standard is historic bars.
Yeah.
That's his standard.
But a lot of the times though, in the verses, and I think part of the reason why the Locks for real killed them like they did was venue. Because if it was one of them like verses in the studio, I think Dipset would have got them.
Yeah.
A lot of the live performance definitely
Yeah.
had a lot to do with.
But
crowd control, all of
that was the extra beauty of that shit
Right.
that the Locks did. They were in Harlem. Nigga,
Right.
this Dipset backyard.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and
Nigga, that's
We
like
in your house.
to boo this nigga on the home team. That's like
Cause them niggas didn't care.
KC booing Mahomes.
Cause them niggas was on, but them
Man.
niggas was on home turf and didn't give a fuck.
They didn't. I think they took it lightly.
They took it super
They most
lightly.
definitely took it lightly.
put no effort into doing this for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, and
You got the bad side of Cam.
But that's part of the beauty of Dipset though. The don't give a fuck. And I think it bit him in the ass.
Yeah.
It was a little too much of
A
it.
little too flagrant, a little too arrogant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like sometimes the Dipset mentality requires the crowd to already be in on it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like they don't feel like they should have to win a crowd over.
Yeah.
And the Locks came in and that was their exact objective.
Yeah, that was
oh
their
no,
goal.
that wasn't the Locks' objective. Their objective was not to win that crowd. Their objective was to take that crowd fucking over.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a huge difference. Winning the crowd, oh yeah, them niggas. Yeah. Taking the crowd over.
Oh, this was their night.
Hey, boo your homeboys. Hey, boo your homeboys right now. They are out here bullshit. And that nigga Jadakiss was telling them,
I'm in your house. I'm in your house.
I'm in your house.
This nigga Jimmy fell off the fucking stage. Like the whole shit was just fucked off.
Bro.
It was all bad. Nigga. It was all bad.
It was just sloppy.
Bro.
That was the last one I watched. When I tell you that, like that
Hold
shit
on.
real hurt my soul.
And Jada did that shit cut. He was cut.
Man,
He was cut.
Nah, cause what's the name got him on the juice? Styles, the Styles got the juiceries.
No. I'm talking about cut. He was on that motherfucking Henny.
Oh, okay. You talking about lit?
He was lit.
Juice.
He was lit. Yeah. Gin and juice, maybe. he was drunk.
I'm on this gin and organic.
Spitting,
you know what I'm saying,
epic
B?
bars. Epic bars.
I'm out here. It's Jada. I'm on the block.
Look.
I'm in your hood. I'm in your hood. Oh, nigga. The disrespect
I mean,
was
And I ain't heard from nobody from Dips like for real since. Well, nah, cause Jimmy be on the news and shit with weather now. So
what?
yeah, he got his own little segment on one of them New York stations called like Fly Weather or some shit.
Are you shitting me?
Nah, matter of fact, let me find that.
Wow.
Jim Jones, fucking meteorologist.
Ain't that some shit?
Damn it, man. What are we who's responsible for this? Who? Hey man, just invite your mans over for a couple bumps of cocaine. You ain't gotta give him a job.
Gave him a job.
He got a job. Several.
He meant to say a couple of alleged bumps of cocaine or bumps of alleged.
Were we talking
cocaine.
about Jim Jones?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So, I don't think we need a lawyer for this one.
But I got one. Shout out. Speaking of which,
And Fox at that. That's what make it even worse.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Like that really.
Okay, but see, I don't like that. Because white folks are cackling at that.
Mm-hmm.
Cackling.
Like what is going on right now?
Cackling.
What in the fuck is going on?
On Fox?
Right now? On Fox.
Cackling.
The Good Day Show. That's what it's called. At 9:50.
Good Day New York?
Yeah, 9:53 in the morning. So they at Starbucks with it.
Cackling. Get a look at this guy.
Man.
He's got the whole get up on.
First
The
thing in
whole
morning
get up.
with the
The balling guy. You know, from the Super Bowl, the balling.
with the fat Jesus piece.
wow.
We're living in some great times. That's
Great times.
just, I mean, it really is.
Great times. Great times.
Oh, look. The second civil rights movement most certainly has a entertaining media playlist
To say the least.
to go around it.
The second civil rights movement. Wow. I almost want to delve into that.
I'm wholly of the belief of that. I had a belief of that since Mike Brown.
How about it's still the continuation of the original fight?
I argue that we gave up on the original fight. That too large of a contingent gave up on the original fight.
Now, would you say gave up or didn't make it a priority like they used to? Because it's
a mix of both.
I mean, 'cause it's definitely levels.
Okay, let me put it to you like this: 95 to 99. What kind of music was pushing the message?
Man, wasn't too many.
Cube, a little bit, but he was waning off.
Common.
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 You know what I mean?
I mean, it was,
Hold on. Let's go back another decade. The 80s outside of rap. Who else was pushing the message?
Damn.
Farrakhan.
Exactly.
But we talking music wise?
Outside of Public Enemy. And reggae, because it didn't have the same resonation here as it did there.
Most definitely.
KRS.
Outside of rap.
Yeah, outside of rap.
Outside of rap. Bad Brains.
It's still underground.
Living Color. I guess it didn't come around to the 90s.
And still, that was
Okay,
really...
so as much respect as I have for Living Color, I no longer adhere to the belief that their mere presence in the rock scene
was
enough for it to be. It was something that we aspired. It was something that we were like, hey, this is dope.
Right.
You know, no, this really is dope. You know what I mean? Like, but we didn't use it as a vehicle.
Yeah.
In the movement, you know what I mean?
And
we should have.
And it almost felt like a novelty too. Like I don't really think people took them serious. It was more of a, oh wow, black guys.
Well,
they didn't take them seriously until they saw them live.
The people who quote unquote were in the know, they took them seriously because they understood the musicianship behind Living Color. But it was the people who were like, probably, cats from here in Wichita and Omaha at the time that probably were like, oh my God, it's black. You're a black metal band? No, bitch, we're a black rock band.
But as soon as the message stopped being carried by music, or the focus on the message being carried by music waned, you can call that the end of the civil rights era.
So let me ask you this: did we need like 2012 to 2014 to happen in order for us to get back to where we needed to get to?
Yes. Nobody was gonna get their shit together until the shit got bad. I mean, as much racist shit as we went through in the 90s, I would damn near take the 90s.
Man, I don't know.
Over. Let me put it like this: with the exception of 90s with legal weed, coast through it. Can coast through it.
Shit, 90s with legal weed?
Coast through it.
Oh, nigga, I'm about to have a blast. I mean, I enjoyed my 90s. I kicked it anyway, but, oh yeah, 90s with some legal weed? Yeah, I'm
Coast
good.
through it.
Yeah, I'm
I was
super
in
good.
school. I mean, we was in school.
Hey, you'd have fucked around and got world peace. Or nobody would really, or nobody would really like racists, except for racists.
That's a lot of people though.
But I'm saying you would have got rid of a lot of racist sympathizers, which I know are still racist. But you would have got rid of those middle ground guys that are like, hey, everybody gotta say what they want.
You gotta choose a side. Everybody.
With free weed, you got rid of that shit.
Yep. Because you either
you're either cool or you're not. You're either cool or you're not.
you gotta be cool, baby. I'm not gonna change the setup or nothing, but we're gonna do a sports blocker real quick, I guess. I mean, not I guess, because I'm interested in what's on your mind this week.
Man, I got a couple things. First of all, Nick Saban may be the biggest bitch in the history of all sports. Not college sports, not professional, not high school.
That's a new title for the show.
Man, when I
Damn.
Biggest bitch.
I watched, at first I just watched the highlights of him talking shit about Texas A&M and Deion and the other coaches and the whole NIL shit, and it was bad enough. But earlier today, I didn't really have too much shit going on. So I decided that I was going to watch the whole full panel. And all I got to say, I told them earlier, my son plays football. He's pretty good. If he gets to the point where he would get recruited by a school like Alabama, I'm telling him straight to his face, you can't go. That's how much of a bitch Nick Saban is. It's one thing to drop dime on people. I could see if the other schools were, completely just on some bullshit. Doing shit, you know what I'm saying, not above board, all of that. But if you can pay players and the NIL is basically everybody can do it, like how are you now upset that these other teams can for real they have a competitive advantage now? They can for real get the same recruits that you've been getting all these years, and now you pissed about
It's not even a competitive advantage. It's a leveling of the playing field compared to Alabama.
Right, and that's what I meant. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like the schools like Texas A&M with all these boosters and all that money, they can start getting these, you know what I'm saying, these players, and now it's just it's really frustrating. I might have put hands on dude if I was in that room. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not a violent person at all. But yeah, Nick Saban is forever the biggest bitch.
Hey, now I caught some highlights of the Jimbo Fisher and
The
Jimbo
response,
called
yeah.
a press conference.
Yeah. No, you had to. That's some bullshit. Like, and they used to be boys. That's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
he used to
Like,
work for him.
Man.
He was like, no, I'm done with him. He said, I'm done with him. Done with it. He said, what did he say? Working with Bobby Bowden, like, taught me exactly. He's like, I worked with him before, but then when I worked with Bobby Bowden, that taught me, how you supposed to do this job and all that. He was like, man, I didn't learn none of that.
With Saban?
From Saban. He's like, man, hey, go. He said, go look into him. If you want to, so go see what you find. He's like, I wouldn't run my program nothing like Nick Saban. He's like, everything he said, we ain't did nothing he ain't done.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know what I'm saying, if your hands are clean from all this, okay, that's one thing. But it's like, come on, man, we know the deal. Now you just upset.
Man,
Unbelievable.
I find it odd that Saban really did get a God complex. That's the other thing he said. He's like, he ain't God, you ain't God. You know what I mean? So he kind of does. Like he saw, because he worked for Parcells too. With the Giants. I think he saw Parcells cuss people out and get his way. And was like, oh, then that's how I'm gonna get it all the time.
And he was under Belichick too.
And Belichick too.
With the Browns.
Right. But he's like, I've been in the game as long as them guys. I get to act like they do.
And I mean, I'm sure at Alabama he is God. Like, let's keep it a buck. He can probably get away with doing anything that he wanted to.
Yeah, but is it fair to say that his value is at an all-time low?
Man, he just had a wide receiver that tore his ACL, got drafted in the number 11. Like,
True.
Like, he's putting people in the league. That's the
I didn't say he didn't have any value. I'm saying is for
like right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, because they're in the bowl
because
every
look,
year.
Alabama done got what they need out of him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's irreplaceable.
Is
He
there
is not.
something is there something to him being the head coach? You think if they replaced him, kids would still want to go there just because it's Alabama?
Yep. Because before he got
Yes.
there,
Yes.
kids was going there just because it was Alabama.
Alabama
to
is a big part of his pitch, man.
No, but not to that extent. Like Alabama has some. They had some.
Well, he helped
years.
he helped shift,
Certainly.
shift all.
When I say
but-
boom,
but-
I'm talking about.
But we're talking about 2 generations from then. You know what I mean? 2, 3 generations from those bad days.
Hey,
I mean,
I'm about to go use the restroom, but I ain't gonna pull a Rick Ross.
They ain't even let old girl go to the bathroom on that last episode. That shit was hilarious. She was like, "Where the bathroom at?" They was like, "Nah, you got to hold it." That nigga just fucked it up for everybody's bladder.
no, but what I'm saying is you've already gotten enough run out of Saban that you could get a cabal of boosters together to be like, fuck, let's try something else. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Is because they rolling. I mean, they really are rolling right now, and it's to halt that. Even in the next couple years, I don't know, because I really think dude he gonna go out.
But it's not like Saban's a play caller,
Yeah,
right? It's not like he's known for making great game decisions. You know what I mean? He just he recruits. And he builds his players up. I mean, you know what I mean? He grows his players.
And when you have players like that already, you really don't have to be the greatest X and O guy. I mean, shit, you got what this year? Did they have 3 first rounders?
Hey, let me put it to you like this: Pete Carroll could quit the NFL, come back and coach Alabama and get the same results.
I give you that, but that's Pete Carroll though.
Yeah.
Let's think of somebody else.
Hold on, and in this era with NIL,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he ain't came
I
back
was
yet.
gonna say he would actually be better in college right now.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, Pete Carroll would for real. He would be that dude.
he would rake,
Kansas need to think about hiring somebody like him
bro.
and turn their football
Seriously.
program around. Like that
Seriously.
would actually work.
That's what they need now.
For real.
You need a name to come in here and be like, hey, I'm getting this money out here in Lawrence.
Shit, what's the name? Harbaugh. Like if they could ever it would have to be almost a coach that had success on both levels. And this is gonna sound crazy.
I think if Kingsbury don't work out,
You think?
you can if you don't work out.
Because he wasn't that great at Texas Tech.
No. But he didn't have NIL, baby.
True.
And he didn't work with Kyler Murray and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and they offense was always top notch. So I definitely give him that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be boring.
No, this is most definitely.
It wouldn't be boring. That's for damn
They
sure.
fuck around and win 4 games instead.
Hey,
of
if Les would have had his shit together, no more of his dirt come out, he'd have been all right.
yeah,
He'd have been all right. He'd have got 5-6 years out of KU if that shit didn't come out.
I think.
And he
I
stopped
don't know if
dyeing
they-
his fucking hair. That was ridiculous.
No, I actually don't think he would have lasted that long. Because I think if he would have turned him around in a couple years,
He would have got another big job.
Yeah, somebody would have came calling. I think that's the one thing about KU. I think anybody who comes in, if they can turn that football program around, like everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit, look what they did."
Look, but look. If Kingsbury comes, I don't even know why this came to mind. This just came out of nowhere. But if Kingsbury came to Lawrence, He's 50 miles away from 40 miles away from Patrick Mahomes.
So you can say,
Let's go to the game, man.
Let's hop on over to Arrowhead.
Let's go over to the game real quick.
Okay. I hope somebody in J-Hawk land is paying attention to this right now. Make some calls, because I'm really tired of seeing y'all suck as bad as y'all doing in football. It just don't make no sense. And this is coming from a Mizzou fan. I just want to see y'all be good just in case we ever play y'all.
You want to know what's
at some
funny?
point.
You know, PL tries to paint this KU-MU rivalry between the two of us, but I was much more a KU football fan than I was.
That's tragic.
It is. It's very tragic.
That's very tragic.
It's very tragic. But I had some good. I had some good experiences with KU games. I watched when June Henley was good. I thought that was dope watching him. In band, we went to KU Band Day, and they beat motherfucking Alabama Birmingham, and they like first or second year in Division One. It was their first year in Division One. It was like 72-3. It was a party. It was.
And that was their last win of the season.
Oh my goodness. I saw a drum major damn near break her back.
No, that was back when KU football was actually halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't that far behind MU in the 90s.
MU was solid. We had some solid years. Say the Corby,
KU didn't have
the
no
Corby
defense
Jones
though.
years.
No defense. Defense? No defense. No defense. It amazes me that fucking Aqib Talib and Chris Harris were fucking Pro Bowl corners in the league, and they played at KU. Hey, they had to defend a lot of passes.
Oh yeah.
They had to defend a lot of passes. Yeah, I would love to see KU football do something. I would go to a game. I would go to a few games.
I've been to a few games.
I haven't been as a grown man.
Do y'all miss the border war?
No, yeah, last time I went was probably like
in basketball?
Both.
Yeah, in football, I do.
and basketball.
In football, I
you
do.
say you what?
You missed the border war?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I do miss the border war. That felt like something that kind of united.
I thought it was a lot more fun as the football game than it was in basketball.
Well, basketball was way more competitive, though.
Yes, but I thought it was more fun in football.
I'll take it how I can get it.
They really should at least bring the basketball back, though.
Well, they do have a home and away deal.
Yeah.
And the away is here.
Okay.
So I think that's, I want to say next year, 2023 maybe. 23, 24, 25, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 20.
Bro, who is coaching MU basketball right now?
That is a good question. I cannot tell you that. So I'm gonna.
Because I say Gonzo, they got him up out of there, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, and that's that. I know KU's probably gonna eat some shit here shortly.
Dennis Gates.
Who the fuck is that?
It's Missouri's new head basketball coach.
Shit, he sound like he gonna go.
They should have brought Kim Anderson back. Shit.
Oh.
Speaking of MU basketball,
Hey, Kim Anderson was a good coach. Got CMSU a couple titles.
did y'all see
Go
Keon
Mules.
Dooling and what he did? Man, I guess there was $5 million missing out of some sort of medical fund, and apparently he had everything to do with it. Keon Dooling.
Keon Dooling? Ah, damn.
Yeah, said he had everything to do with it. He's out of here.
Hey man, look. I think that's the difference between KU dirt and MU dirt. Like, KU know how to cover their shit up. MU basketball just be out here wilding.
And it's like, if you're gonna do it, nigga, do it all.
They like, fuck it, I'm here, dog. I'm here.
Cause who don't think $5 million is gonna come up missing?
What was the dude with the ATV accident? The guard
Shit.
looked like Mookie Blaylock.
Early 2000s.
Yeah. He was with
Was he the one that was banging the AD's wife or some shit?
Is that what that was about?
Oh, damn.
Hold on, let me.
It was your boy Slickback.
Cause I
Here.
know who you're talking about too.
He coaches in the league now. He coaches Utah, I think.
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder. Yeah, it was in Quinn Snyder years. Guard couldn't stay out of trouble.
Man, what was that nigga's name? Because I know exactly who you're talking about too.
And got in an ATV accident with, I guess it was the AD's kid. And the kid broke his arm or some shit like that.
And they tried to cover it up.
Mm-hmm. I must know.
Because as soon as you say his name, I'm gonna know it.
Ricky Clemens.
Clemens.
Ricky Clemens.
That whole squad was on bullshit.
Ricky Clemens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the one that was messing with.
As soon as you said it,
it was the
all
AD. It was either the
flushed
AD's wife
back.
or the assistant AD's wife, and shit hit the fan.
Yep. As soon as you said it, it all flooded back.
Wow. Oh, Ricky Clemens. Hey, man. Do we know a basketball player named Ricky that went to the league? I don't think. Mm-mm. I think Ricky. I think going by Ricky was like an automatic. Got you at least one automatic misdemeanor. Think about it. 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Anybody you know that went by Ricky?
I don't say all the Rickies I know got rap sheets.
And
rap sheets.
especially the ones they call Ricky was like, nah, call me Rick.
Rap sheet.
They got a rap.
Man.
Ricky D got a rap.
Ricky motherfucking D. Man, look. On that note, I appreciate y'all tonight. J-Ritoc, Rock. I enjoyed myself this evening. I hope you all did too. Don't forget to like and subscribe on whatever media that is you're checking us out on.
And vote. KC Magazine, vote.
Oh yeah,
Best local
Yeah.
podcast.
it's
Right there in the corner.
My bad. It's right there. See, it's right there. So We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.